The group captain, Shubhanshu Shukla, is poised to make history as the first Indian in space in 40 years. Shukla has been named the prime astronaut for the groundbreaking ISRO-NASA mission to the International Space Station. To date, Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma remains the sole Indian to have ventured into space, accomplishing this feat during an Indo-Soviet mission in 1984. ISRO said 39-year-old Shukla, along with 48-year-old Group Captain Prasant Balakrishnan Nair, have been selected for the Axiom-4 mission, a collaboration between India and the United States. While Shukla is the primary astronaut, Nair serves as the backup, ready to step in if necessary. The mission underscores India's growing capabilities in space exploration, building on the legacy of Rakesh Sharma, the only Indian to have been in space till now. Shukla and Nair among 4 Indian Air Force officers shortlisted for India's first manned space mission, Gaganyaan, tentatively set for the next year. Shubhanshu Shukla was born in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, in the year 1985 on October 10th. He is an alumni of National Defence Academy. He was also commissioned on 2006 on June 17th, fighter stream. He is a fighter combat leader and the test pilot with around 2,000 hours of flying experience. He has flown variety of aircrafts including Sukhoi 30 MKI, MiG-21, MiG-29, Dornier Hawk and Jaguar. He will fly on Axiom-4 flight using SpaceX rocket and Crew Dragon. He has undergone fighter combat leader course from Tactics and Combat Development Establishment. Joining me on the broadcast is Group Captain V.N. Jha. We appreciate you joining on the broadcast, sir. Well, indeed, a big feat for India as the journey to dive deep into the space exploration gets a new feat. And now we have the youngest of all to next in line to break the records that have been previously set by Rakesh Sharma as well.
Yes, very much. Congratulations to both of them, Shubhanshu as well as Group Captain Nair. They are the pilots who have done the aircraft testing. There is a unit in Bangalore which does train all those pilots who are the test pilots on all types of aircraft by and large, including the transport aircraft and the helicopters. They are basically the fighter pilots. So Wing Commander Shukla and Group Captain Nair, both of them have gone through the ISRO testing for last almost about 2 years, 2.5 years. And still, right now, they are on the panels of the ISRO Gaganyaan. I compliment both of them for being nominated for the, Gaganyaan, for the International Space Station flight with the US, NASA. What role they will be going, I'm not sure whether they will be piloting or they will be one of those scientists carrying out various tests there in the space. This was the agreement signed last year between Prime Minister Modi when he had gone to USA with the NASA staff, NASA administration. So compliment, they will be going there. But, we understand that there is a requirement right now here in India where ISRO itself is having a program called Gaganyaan. Gaganyaan is all set, all the crew have been trained, they have been kept in readiness. They are just waiting for the entire system to be qualified and the dummy flight to be taken there with the humanoid inside the craft and the data collected. Thereafter they will go. So it is only that they are waiting for. But in between, now if they gain another experience next year with the International Space Station, it is already welcome. We must understand NASA as well as SpaceX in their crew module, they all are fully automated, and so are ISRO's Gaganyaan as well. The launch is automated. Insertion into the orbit is automated. In NASA's program, the docking with International Space Station is automated, and the pilots or the astronauts, they come into play only when there is some sort of emergency or some sort of actions to be taken by the crew themselves. That is only the astronaut is in the loop of the automation. So should automation dictate that the crew should take the command and control of the flight, then they assume the command and control. So welcome to both of them, and it will be a good experience for ISRO when these two crew, they gain that experience of going into the orbit and to the International Space Station. More importantly, as we understand right now that Sunita is right now stuck there in space because there is no module bringing them back. So they should understand the implications of being stuck for a few days. You know, these are always a possibility. And most important is coming back. When they deorbit from the, de-dock from the International Station and come onto the trajectory for reinsertion to the atmospheric blanket of Earth, and through the re-entry they come back. That is more important, and that is very crucial experience that these to crew. They will be having some sort of training and simulation here on Earth. And obviously, Sudhanshu, when he comes with all these experience, that will be quite crucial for ISRO to implement in their program. Congratulations to both of them.
Well, Mr. Jha, as we understand that both the officers, which have now been indeed now instilled a very pride movement for the country itself, will be known as the Gagan Yatri. But what are the key expectations that India has specifically from this mission? And it comes at a very good point a year after, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on his visit to the US last year, had made an announcement and made a big statement stating that an Indian would be en route on this special mission. And now we have this huge declaration of Mr. Shukla as well, onboarding on this very ambitious mission.
When Shubhanshu Shukla goes there, I told you, we are not sure whether he will be piloting or he is one of the crew who will be conducting some of the scientific experiments there in that. You know, USA is maintaining that International Space Station, and earlier there were another programs in which they are carrying out some very crucial R&Ds. And those research and development, they include both commercial as well as defense sort of R&Ds. So USA has got a program there for the crew to be kept there, positioned there, trained there, and carry out all those programs what they are carrying out. Everything we are not aware of what all is being carried out. Just like Chinese, they just small civilian group who are carrying out the scientific experiment, but then there are the NASA pilots, there are the US Air Force pilots or the NASA astronauts themselves carrying out some of those confidential or secret project there up in the space, which is for their defense applications. So a lot of things goes on. So USA has got a reason to send the crew to International Space Station, remain there, gather all those scientific data, conduct those experiments, and then come back. But when they nominate anyone else, they are more of a the sending another supernumerary crew there just to gain some experience, and that experience will be a morale booster for that country, for their youth, for their scientific community, for their aviation community to motivate others to also to come into this scientific aspect. So USA has got a reason to be there. India right now doesn't have a reason to be there. Yes, PM Modi has already announced that India will also maintain its space station in the coming years. When that comes, that will have an objective. that will conduct certain R&Ds, which will be either the commercial oriented or the defense oriented. So that will have a very specific task. But till that time that happens, right now it is only gaining some experience so that when our turn comes, we are well equipped, we are well versed with the requirements that the space station will be asking us. But till that time, it is only more of a show business, more of a technology demonstration, more of an experience of knowing various aspects of our own program. So that is what it is there. But again, since ISRO, all these four crew, IF crew who are there for the Gaganyaan with ISRO, two of them now will be again starting their training, I think the next month onward. So compliment to them to gain more experience so that experience also will be utilized by the other crew who are here in the station, who are here for the Gaganyaan in the coming months or the next year when it comes to that.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.